have a pen because you always need a pen. Do you carry a pen in your purse? I feel like there are pen carriers and there are non-pen carriers. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So I thought I would take you through my bag today, all the beauty stuff and essentials that I use on a day-to-day basis. I've never done one of these and I love watching them. I find them so incredibly relaxing, and so I thought, why not do one? You guys might be like me and kind of nosy, kind of want to see what people carry around with them, but you might find them kind of relaxing and therapeutic in some way too. So I am just going to take you through my bag today. I have high-end and regular priced bags. So I'm not one of those people that just has this huge luxury bag collection, but I did splurge on this Louis Vuitton Neonoe sometime last year because I was looking for something that I could just either wear crossbody or over my shoulder. It probably looks really big because I have a really small head, but it's actually not a big bag at all. I'll put the dimensions down below. I love that it's a drawstring, but it actually cinches thoroughly to where everything's in here really secure. This has fallen over in my car a couple times and nothing has fallen out of it, and it just comes open really easily. So this strap does adjust. It can be this length, or you can unsnap the snaps on the side and just slide this up, snap them to each other, and then you have a crossbody bag. It's so easy. I do this when I'm out and about sometimes if I get tired of carrying it on my shoulder. And I love that there's no leather that I have to worry about in the rain. I loved the black combination with the brown. It just looked kind of chic to me. Now this is an aftermarket handle that I got because I wanted to be able to just pick it up or carry it on the crook of my arm as well. And by the way, I did not clean this out ahead of time. I'm just a pretty organized person overall. I mean, there's probably still some weird things in here, but I like to keep things pretty compartmentalized in my bags. But there's this built-in zipper compartment right here, which divides the two sides, which I really do like. And it also has a really soft microfiber lining as well. Let's go ahead and dig in and I'll show you what's in here. So the first thing I have is this little pouch that came with some travel makeup brushes, I think. I'm always repurposing pouches that I receive. You'll see that at least one more time in this bag. So in this bag, we have eye drops. I have seasonal allergies and I am on the computer a lot, so I carry Sustain Balance eye drops with me. I have some at home too. I don't really use them that much though, but I like to have them if my eyes feel dry. So I keep items in this pouch that are essential, but not things that I have to reach for all the time. I can't believe this is what I reach for first. So I also keep nasal spray because I have a deviated septum that I have been too scared to get fixed, and I just never know if I'm going to be out and about and suddenly not be able to breathe and end up kind of in a panic. Some of you know what I'm talking about, but that's in this bag. This is actually an ear plug case, but I keep ibuprofen in it because I can't find the little travel container for ibuprofen. So this is my little travel ibuprofen case because, I mean, you always want to have that on hand. So in here, I also keep these little slanted fingernail clippers. Do any of you have these? I find these invaluable for trimming cuticles or hangnails and things like that, or even just clipping the odd little jagged area on your nail, and I keep them in here just in case of emergencies. I used to have a little nail file in here and it seems to be missing. I must have used it at home and not put it back in here. I have a half empty preservative-free eye drop vial, Refresh Optive, that I think I halfway used and didn't finish. This needs to go in the trash. I have my emergency stash of Imitrex in case I get a migraine. I just always have those on hand. It's an abortive medication that helps get rid of it so you can actually function. I have Cuticle Rehab from Sally Hansen because I hate feeling dry cuticles, so I have it in here to use it as I need it. We also have loose gum because I had one of those big round containers of gum and I walked around sounding like, you know that Seinfeld episode where the guy's walking around with Tic Tacs in his pocket? That's what I was sounding like, and it was also taking up a lot of space. So I just took out a few pieces and shoved them in this bag one day and they're still in there. And I also have a Party Smart pill, which is from Amazon. This is something that you take before the end of the night if you are consuming some beverages, and it helps you feel better the next day. It actually works, and so I always have one in my bags, always. Okay, all of that is back inside. I always try to keep a pack of tissues in my purses. Every now and then I'll forget to replenish it, and of course that's the time when I need it the most, but these pretty much live in here. I have a hand sanitizer spray. We all have to have hand sanitizer in our bags. I have a tape measure, a little mini tape measure, because we're building a house and I need to have a tape measure with me at all times. I have a hand lotion that is not in a compartment because I use hand lotion all the time. I hate the feeling of dry hands. It's not always this one. This is the L'Occitane dry skin hand cream. I think this is just their original, but I'm very particular about my hand lotion. It can't have too much of a scent. It can't be too greasy, not sink in, but I also don't want it to feel like it disappears shortly after I put it on. And so this is a really good one. I'll link and list some of my favorites that I use, my tried and true, down in the description box, as well as what I'm wearing and whatever I can link from what's in here down below. The purse will hold a full-size wallet with no problems. It will actually go like this or like this. I'm just really kind of weird about things being so matchy. I don't know. It's a thing. I know some people want everything to match. I'm not one of those people. And I bought this before I bought the bag. If I had known then, I would have gotten a different pattern in the wallet. So this is not the Louis Vuitton Zippy wallet. This is the Clemence, which is smaller and more compact than the full size. This is not sponsored by Louis Vuitton, by the way. I just happen to have some pieces and that's what I'm rotating through right now. So this is the Clemence wallet, and I loved the pop of kind of magenta red in here. It's very compact. I love that I can open it and just see everything I need and reach right in and get it out and not have to flip things open. This fits in purses that other full-size wallets haven't fit in the past. So this is what I use when I'm using a full-size wallet, but because of the matching situation, it's not being carried right now. This is pretty old, actually. I think they call this the Zippy coin purse, maybe. Compact Zippy coin purse or something like that. So this is what I carry when I'm carrying a wallet in this bag. And I say that for a reason, which I'll get to in a second. And this kind of functions the same way. You can reach down and see everything. I've really gotten into this style of things lately. Instead of unbuttoning and flipping things open, it's just so much easier or less fumbly. Normally I would have my license in here and all kinds of things and my regular cards. I do have some money. I have my Target card in here. I have my 2 essential cards, Ulta and Sephora, and I have my Costco card. Now the reason why right now this is all that's in here is because I've had several days where I've just needed to run out the door and I haven't needed a purse. I just want to grab my keys, my phone, my ID, money, whatever, and run out the door. And I treated myself last year. It was kind of a celebratory thing, kind of early in the year, and got into this key pouch. I didn't find any other brands that really had this kind of thing, and I thought I would probably really like it. I just had no idea how much I would really find this useful, how much I was going to use this, how indispensable this would become for me. So this is basically a key ring. All of my keys will fit in here easily, even with my ID and everything in here. And I keep just anything essential that I need just to quickly run out the door and be purse free, bag free. So I have my money, my license, my insurance card, a debit card or a bank card. Do they even call this debit cards anymore? And a Panera card. That's what's in there. But there are days when I'm just running somewhere very quickly, or I'm not even getting out of the car and I just need my license, my keys, and I don't want to have to fumble with a bunch of different things. So I can just grab my phone, which is also in my purse, usually when I'm carrying my purse, and this, and go. I'm good. So the wallet and everything I talked about before was on this side of the bag. So now we'll do what's in this zipper portion, and then we'll get to this side, which has the beauty stuff and some other stuff. Okay, so the first thing I see is a grocery list. Let's see. It's got some weird things on here. There's another list too, a Trader Joe's list. So I had a separate grocery list and Trader Joe's list because you can't always get everything from Trader Joe's. So I needed a separate list. I have my vaccination card. I have a pouch that Brooke made for me a long time ago when she was really young to keep cards in. And I have just some gift cards in here that I intend to use while I'm out and about. I think we have more Panera, an Ann Taylor Loft card I see, Starbucks. I have a random business card in here, a Barnes & Noble member card, a local clothing boutique, another Starbucks card, and another Starbucks card. So this is just kind of a cute memory type of way for me to keep all of the cards corralled and not going everywhere in my purse. I also have Replica Beach Walk Rollerball perfume. It's one of my favorite fragrances. I have the full size as well, but I like to keep a fragrance in my purse just in case. And even though it's spring, I was having kind of a day the other day where I just wanted beachy scents. Actually, it was about a week, and so this ended up in my purse. I have a pen because you always need a pen. Do you carry a pen in your purse? I feel like there are pen carriers and there are non-pen carriers. I try to have one in my purse all the time. This is my favorite brand of pen. This is the Pilot Acroball Fine Point. I love these. I go through these pretty quickly because, I don't know, I'm always making lists. I have another tape measure, a fabric one, and I have my MAC Studio Fix powder just in case when I'm wearing a mask, things come off and I need to look somewhat presentable. I like to keep a powder foundation in there. It just happens to be MAC Studio Fix right now. It just helps me touch up anything that's worn off. Okay, so that is all that is in the zipper part. And now we are in this section right here. Okay, so this was a gift and the size is perfect. It fits the small amount of beauty items that I carry with me perfectly. I know there's a few different sizes. I think this is the smallest one. I carried this all the time when I had a black bag, and of course now it's in this bag and it matches, but I still love the functionality of it, so I haven't changed it out. I do rotate my lip products, so these aren't the only ones that stay in here. I mean, I'll use drugstore and whatnot. These just happen to be in here right now. I have my beloved Chanel Dream lipstick that I cannot stop wearing. I talked about this in my April favorites and fails. This is their Rouge Coco Bloom lipstick, and it nourishes the lips, and it's kind of a balm formula that's really opaque, but it actually lasts on the lips somehow, and your lips don't get dry. This is a genius formula, and so it's living with me, and I do see myself getting some other shades. I also keep my Fenty Invisimatte Universal Powder. This is a mattifying powder. I have a Lancome sponge in it right now. I think my Fenty sponge got dirty and I just never replaced it. Or did this not come with a sponge? I think it has a brush. I use a sponge when I use blotting powder, so that sponge is in there. There are also two other lip products. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Gloss, which I love. It's a beautiful shade and it just looks beautiful on the lips, and so this has been kind of living in here. This is the shade Daybreaker. This is one of the new NARS. I think it's like a lip gloss balm type formula. It's so beautiful on the lips. I just like having some universal shades in my purse that feel good and that wear and look natural. And I have a random pair of earrings. I have no idea why these are in here or why I would have taken them off. I have another pouch in here. This is from Ipsy, I think. Yeah, this is actually perfect for extra masks. I usually keep one or two in here. I have this one. This one is from Slip. This is a really great mask. And then I have this from Athleta, my favorite. And I have my AirPods. So I keep these in here. I try to remember to keep them charged, and you just never know when you're going to need them, or just, you know, want to listen to something on your phone or whatever and not disturb the people around you. So I keep these in here too. This has been one of the most convenient to carry bags, and a lot fits in here. I can fit so much more. I can actually fit a water bottle in here standing up tall. That's what I've been carrying lately in my bag. This is the bag I've been carrying lately. Like I said, I do have different price points, different types of bags. I just thought this would be kind of a fun little video to do just so you could see what I have with me right now. Come summertime, I will probably carry something a little bit lighter in color. I just don't know what just yet. I hope you enjoyed this kind of laid back video. If you haven't seen my April favorites and fails, I had a lot of great products in that video, and some pretty not so great products too. I'll have it linked here for you. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.